Hey everybody, we're back, Short Shorts Film Festival in Asia 2020, and now we have Darren Teo from Singapore representing his wonderful, excellent short film, Lian, which is in our Asia International and Japan Program 1. So Darren, how you doing?
I'm doing well. How are you, John?
Good, good, good. Thanks for joining us, and congratulations on a wonderful short film and getting selected into Short Shorts.
Thank you very much.
It's a quite a theme, your story, and of course, it's unfortunately a common story worldwide. How about in Singapore?
Singapore, it's interesting because it doesn't really, our ports are so strictly regulated, and our borders, because it's such a small country, we're able to control our borders so strictly. But I think certainly in the rest of Asia, it's more of an issue, and of course in the US and Europe right now. Yeah.
Yeah. このリアンという物語は移民の物語なんですけど、誰に言うにはシンガポールの、特にそういう管理は非常によくされてるので、他のアジアの地域とかアメリカとかヨーロッパほどの、まだ問題にはなってないと思うけど、でもあるので、こういうストーリーを作ったということなんですよね。First of all, I want to talk about the location and how you had access to the port and the ship like that.
The first thing I'll say is that my producer, Fran, he's a wonderful guy, and he was really an asset and able to secure the locations. The one restriction with the location was that we really had to work around their schedule.
Sure.
And yeah, obviously, and because of that, the time constraints were so restrictive. And if they say, okay, you have to get out, that we have to get out. So working there was, it was so rewarding and artistically enriching, but difficult.
Yeah, let me do that so far. まずこの、映画の舞台は港のコンテナ船の、ロケなんですけど、プロデューサーがなんとか曲をゲットしまして、でアクセスは本当に自由にできたんだけど、時間の制限だったんですよね。ですからもうあなたたちはもうストップして撤収だよって言われたらもうその通りにしなきゃダメだったんですよね。Altogether, how many days did you shoot?
3.
3日間の撮影で、and?
It was 3 days. Were on one day was at the port. One day was in open water. And then one day was in a container depot where we filmed all the scenes that were inside the container itself.
Wow. 一日はその港のとこで撮影して、で一日はもう海の上で撮影したんですよね。で最後の一日はそのコンテナの中のシーンをすべて一日で撮ったということなんですよね。And I thought the script was very, very well written. What about the casting? And especially the girl that played Lian was so good.
She was, her name is Lian. She's incredible. Casting is a little tricky in Singapore, I think, because there aren't that many. It's not like in the States where you put out a casting call and you get like thousands of people. So we really have to be a bit more inventive. So for the girl that played Lian, we actually reached out to schools and stuff like local broadcast stations and what actresses, because it's such a specific role.
Sure.
And then when we auditioned, she memorized her lines, and she was so charismatic and so spunky that I knew immediately, and she was great.
Wow. That's great. その主人公のリアンの、若い女優なんですが、非常にもう魅力がありまして、で、パワーがあったんですけど、そのシンガポールのキャスティングが今難しいって言ってるんですよね。というのは、例えばアメリカみたいにもうキャスティングコールをSNS とか新聞に出して、もうみんなが集まってくるっていう状況じゃなくて、結構いろいろ学校行ったり探して、で、オーディションでもすぐ、この子のなんかその迫力とかすぐ感じて、もういい子を見つけたなと思ったみたいなんですよね。So, like you say, the location, especially like in the ship, was just so cinematic. I mean, you must have been so happy to be able to shoot in a location like that.
Yeah. I think my first instinct was because it's such a beautiful, kind of unique setting that I wanted to show so much of it. But then I think the more and more I thought about the story and the script, the story's about Lian. It's not about the setting. And that's why we filmed it so close to her.
Yeah.
And instead of showing, because my first instinct was to kind of show everything in really wide shots. And I thought, it's not about that. It's about her. So I made it really close and she kind of occupies the whole frame.
Yeah, good decision, obviously, because like you say, shooting it so close, you get claustrophobic watching it, not just because they're, trapped in the container, but even in the ship, she had to hide herself. So your decision to shoot close like that really gave that really tense, claustrophobic kind of atmosphere. So good decision, very well done. もちろんああいう大きいコンテナ船で撮影できたのは、ワイドショットですごいそのロケーションを映す気持ちはあったんだけど、やっぱりリアンのストーリー物語なので、もうちょっともう彼女にアップして彼女の世界を映したかったので、そんなにそういうワイドショットを避けて、もっともっとクロースだけで彼女のストーリーを追っていくっていう撮影スタイルだったんですよね。Well, Darren, it's really, happy for us to receive a well-made, almost like a thriller, a suspenseful kind of short film, but with such an emotional family story as well. And that ending just killed us. My goodness, good job on, that kind of almost unresolved ending where, you don't know what's happened to her family and how it's going to end. So once again, Darren, thanks so much for taking the time to talk to us. We look forward for you to come back to Japan and we'll sit and, have a coffee or a beer and talk a lot about movies and how things are for you in Singapore and for you to make more films. Do you have another project already in the works?
I think like a lot of filmmakers during this time, we've had a lot of time to write and kind of contemplate what we want to do.
Sure.
Lian was pretty much my first film, so kind of thinking about what I want to write about next. I've had a lot of time just to contemplate that, so I hope to have something soon.
Okay. もちろんこのコロナの状況なので、あんまりその制作には入れないので、結構皆さんライティング、新しいストーリーとかセナリオとか脚本を書く、いいチャンスなので、ダレンさんはいろいろちょっと考えてるみたいなので、just a quick question, do you like to write? A lot of people who write say they hate to write, so they'll clean the house or whatever instead of writing, but what about you? Do you like to write?
I love writing. I love writing because I feel quite in control, and it feels like I can take my time and just let it, let the idea kind of just marinate. I'm terrified of directing.
Yeah.
Which is a strange thing for a director to say, but it's so, and shooting this when you have such a time constraint was terrifying, and you're always scared like someone's going to get hurt or we won't make the time. I love directing after I'm done.
Yeah.
But directing, it's terrifying.
I mean, it's almost out of your hands, you hire a good cast, a good staff, and you let them do their work, Yeah. So I understand. ダイアンさんは、脚本とかストーリーを書くのが好きなんですよね。で、ちょっと冗談半分で言ってるんですけど、 その監督する仕事があんまり好きじゃないって笑いながら言ってるのは、まあ、やっぱり撮影に入ると、そのいいキャストを準備して、いいスタッフを雇って、もう任せるっていうのが、まあ、いわゆる監督の役目なので、撮影終わってからの監督としての仕事は好きだって言ってるので、Darren, thank you so much. If you will, give a final shout out to our festival goers and now your new fans here in Japan, Darren. So go ahead, you're on.
Sure. Hi, everyone at Short Shorts Film Festival in Asia, and hello to everyone watching in Japan. Thank you so much for taking time to watch my film and have it in your festival. I really, really hope you liked it. I can't wait to go to Japan and meet some of you, and it's such a beautiful country, and I can't wait to see it again.
That's great. ショートフィルムフェスティバルのファンの皆さん、そして日本の皆さん、本当に、僕の映画を見ていただいて本当にありがとうございます。で、できるだけ早いうちにまた日本に戻りたいっていうメッセージがありました。Alright, Darren, so thanks again, and we'll look forward to your next work and also seeing you back here in Japan, man.
Thank you, John. Looking forward to meeting you in person.
All right, thank you very much. Now, everybody, please check us out on our YouTube channel, the Short Shorts YouTube channel. Also, all the SNS platforms. We're all over the place. And, give a message to our good buddy, director Darren Teo in Singapore. All right, we're signing off. Thank you.